الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear students of summer school, let's recite Durud and Salam, as well as the parents, brothers and sisters who are watching on social media. As-salatu was-salamu alayki ya Rasulullah وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. Excellence of reciting Durud and Salam upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. When a person conveys 3 times Durud and Salam in the morning and 3 times in the evening, in the night, with love and devotion, Allah Azza wa Jal will forgive the sins he committed that day. And this means minor sins. If you did major sins, you have to compensate for them sins. Like for deliberately missing your salah, you're going to have to make up for that salah and then make sincere tawbah. Yeah? So these are major sins, like alcohol, etc. Disrespecting of parents. Minor sins, unintentionally, when you make them, you were unaware, you made them mistakes, you did it. By the virtues of Durud Pak, you'll be forgiven, inshaAllah. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala, ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal. Today we are doing something practical with the students of summer school. We want to go through the Arabic letters, try to understand them, try to recognize them, and we're going to try and pronounce them correctly, inshaAllah. Okay? Because a lot of us, we mix some of the letters, we don't pronounce them correctly. Some students we have here from Madrasatul Madina who've already been practicing the Arabic language, but practically writing is a new thing for some of the students here. So inshallah Azza wa Jal, we're going to get the opportunity to write these letters as you see on the board, and inshallah this will give you a good understanding of the letters as well. Okay? So the first letter, who can tell me what the first letter is? Jin.
Alif.
Okay, mashallah. If alif has a harkat on there, then what do you do with the alif? If alif has a harkat on there, zabar, zain and pesh, or jazm, what happens to the alif?
It turns into a hamza.
Correct. Say subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
MashaAllah. Isa Siddiq gave the correct answer. The next letter that you see. Okay, go ahead.
Ba.
Okay, mashallah. Who can tell me the rule of this? Do you know the rule of this? How's ba pronounced?
You pronounce ba in the lips.
In the lips. Okay. So what part of the lips? Yes, it's a lip letter. MashaAllah. Okay, so Ahmed, do you know the answer?
Ba is pronounced like the wet part of the lips.
MashaAllah. Is it one lip or?
4 lips.
You got 4 lips?
No, one lip.
You got 1 lip?
Yeah, both lips.
MashaAllah. Both lips, okay? Not 1 lip, okay? MashaAllah. Pronounced from wet part of the lips, yeah? So both lips, okay? Ba. Right? So make sure you use your lips. If you don't use your lips properly, then you won't be able to pronounce ba correctly, okay? The next letter, who can tell me about the next letter? MashaAllah, we got Burhan. Okay, go ahead.
Ta.
Ta. Okay, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, Burhan has answered the correct answer with this letter is ta. Okay, the origin, the articulator is, the name of this is Nit'iya letter, okay? and it's pronounced from the tip, tip of the tongue, touching the roots of the top two front teeth. You got two front teeth. Who's goofy here? Me, I'm goofy, aren't I? Yeah? So top two teeth. Okay, make sure your tip of your tongue is touching the top two teeth. And there. Okay? So mashallah. Next letter, who can tell me about this one?
Ta.
Hold on. Go ahead, try again.
Ta.
He said, Burhan said ta.
Sa.
Okay, good. One of the students tried his utmost best to pronounce the letters, mashallah. Tha. Okay. So the way you're going to pronounce tha, this is a liswiya letter, is pronounced from the tip of the tongue. Yeah, like I said before, tip of the tongue, touching the inner edge of the top two front teeth. So inner edge, okay? Top two front teeth. Tha. Tha. Yeah, so don't get mixed up with sa or tha, which we sometimes get mixed up, don't we? So make sure you put your tip of the tongue and the front edge of the teeth, yeah? Edge. Tha. Good. MashaAllah. Okay, the next letter we're coming on to. The next letter, who can tell me? Okay, go ahead.
Jim.
Stretch it a bit more longer.
Jim.
Good. MashaAllah. One of the students mentioned Jim. Okay? It's a Shajariya letter and it's pronounced from the middle part of the tongue, touching the middle part of the palate, meaning top of the mouth. Okay? That's a Shajariya letter. Okay, try it. Everybody in one voice. Jeep. Again. Okay, mashallah. Okay, that's fine. The next letter, which it might be hard for some of the students to pronounce. Okay, so let's ask one of the students.
Ha.
Try again.
Ha.
Okay, put your hand there as if you're cleaning some glass. Ha.
Ha.
Yeah, do it. Try again. Make sure there's air coming out. Okay, middle part of the throat. Try again.
Ha. Ha.
MashaAllah. Do it again once more time.
Ha.
Good. MashaAllah. One of the students pronounced it correctly. Ha. Now I've drawn a windpipe, and it should be in the middle part of the throat, and it is a halqiya letter, a throat letter. Okay. So let's practice all together again. Ha. Good. Okay, the next letter.
Ha.
MashaAllah. Acha, next letter. Who can tell me about the next letter?
Dal.
So, MashaAllah, Dal is a Nit'iya letter. Same again, it's pronounced from the tip of the tongue, touching the roots of the top two front teeth, like we talked about there as well, okay? Dal is the same origin, okay? MashaAllah. Next letter. Okay, Umar, what's the correct pronunciation?
Dal.
Okay, good. Allah is the same origin of Fa, okay? Fa is a Liswiya letter and is pronounced from the tip of the tongue, touching the inner edge of the top two front teeth. We talked about this before, inner edge, okay? So, MashaAllah. Next.
Ra.
Okay, Ra, correct. Acha, Ra is a Tarfiya letter, okay? And it's pronounced from the edge and the top part of the tongue touching the gums of the top four front teeth. So if you got four front teeth, Ra, yeah, will be pronounced like this, okay? Your tongue has to touch the four top part of the teeth. Okay? All together, one voice. Ra. Good. Don't give a vibration. Just say Ra. Good. That's fine. The next letter.
Zal.
Not Zal. Try again.
Za.
Okay, mashallah. Okay, mashallah. This is a superior letter pronounced from the tip of the tongue touching the inner edge of top two and bottom two front teeth. The. Yeah? The. All together again. The. Good. Okay. Next one.
Sin.
MashaAllah. Acha. Seen is a superior letter. It's a whistle type letter. Okay. So you have to try and develop a whistle. Whistle sound. Okay. Seen. Good. Okay. Next. It's got 3 dots on it. Looks like the same shape as seen.
The letter is called Sheen.
MashaAllah. Do you know the rules of sheen?
That you have to pronounce it with your teeth touching each other.
No. Okay. I'll explain the rule. Isa tried his best on answering the rule. Like I mentioned about the Jeem, Sheen is also a Shajriya letter. Okay. Where it's pronounced from the middle part of the tongue, touching the middle part of the palate. Okay. And top of the mouth. Okay. Sheen. Good. Next letter. G.
Ford.
Okay, mashallah. G. So you know the rules as well, don't you? Go tell me the rule then.
Ford is a superior letter. It's a whistle type letter, so you try to make a whistle in the type of word.
Okay, mashallah. Good effort. MashaAllah. Say Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Students, whenever you say Subhanallah, some of you saying it wrong, okay? There's Ha, like we talked about the Ha there. Now we're learning Arabic letters. Subhanallah. Lam, remember we talked about Allah's name being thick? Subhanallah. Good, okay? So I want you pronouncing it correctly, okay? I know we get lazy sometimes, we do it unintentionally, but trying to focus on the words and do it properly, okay? Okay, mashallah, we've done one line. So if I give you a few moments, you can complete this one line, okay? So have a little practice on writing Arabic letters, inshallah, and I'll fill mine in as well, okay? Okay. Right, guys, I hope you've done your first part, inshallah. And we will be taking a peek where who's done the best writing, okay? So do your best in writing the Arabic letters. We're moving on to the next session. The next section is, who can tell me what that letter is?
Dot.
Okay, mashallah. Okay, mashallah, one of the students has mentioned Lord. Okay, And this is a Hafiya letter. It's pronounced from the sides of the tongue, yeah, touching the roots of the upper molars, top back teeth. Okay, so it's not dal. Don't mix this up with dal. Okay, Dod and dal, two separate different letters. Okay, sometimes we mix them up, so we have to be careful. Like whenever we recite in Surah Al-Fatiha, a lot of people read waladalin. Astaghfirullah. Okay, it's not dalin, it's do. Make the do. It's a mustaliya letter as well, isn't it? Okay. Ji. The next letter, guys. Who can tell me about the next letter?
Wa.
No, that's not correct.
Wa. Do. Do.
Okay, mashallah. Acha, mashallah, this is one of the last letters of the Nit'iya letters, okay? So Nit'iya, pronounced from the tip of the tongue, touching the roots of the top two front teeth, okay? Oh, so top two front teeth, tip of the tongue needs to touch up, okay? Oh, all together, guys? It's a mustali letter, it needs to be deeply pronounced, okay? Oh. Good. Okay, next letter. Who can tell me about the next letter? Looks like the to, doesn't it? But it's got a dot on it this time. Okay, mashallah. This is a Liswiya letter. Abu Bakr was a bit quiet when pronouncing it. So whether the origin was correct or not, we'll be able to find out when we watch the video. Okay. So this is pronounced from the tip of the tongue, touching the inner edge of the top two front teeth. Wo. Okay? Wo. Wo. And it's a mustali letter. Okay? MashaAllah. The next letter, guys. We're coming on to this. This is very hard for some people to pronounce this one. Not everybody can pronounce this correctly, because they end up pronouncing the Hamza or the Alif. Okay? The Hamza. So they mix you up with that. Okay. Okay, students, mashallah, Ahmed pronounced a throat letter, a halqiya letter. Ain. Mashallah. Who can tell me this letter now? Kain. Let's try someone else. Okay, mashallah. So this is also a halqiya letter. Mashallah, one of the students called Burhan. Okay, summer school student has mashallah pronounced this correctly. So it's pronounced from the top part of the throat. Okay, Ghain. Okay, people get mixed up with this letter as well. So when they're pronouncing it, they think it's the same letter. They get confused. Okay? Kha and Ghain. Because they're pronounced from the same origin. The same part of the throat. Top part of the throat. Okay? Okay, that's fine. Next letter, guys. This one.
Fa.
Okay, what letter is this?
Is it Sophidia?
It's not Sophidia letter.
Studies the lip letter.
It's a lip letter. Okay. A good effort, Ahmed. Yeah. This is not a Sophidia letter, but a Shafwiya letter. Okay. And is one of the lip letters. You're correct. And it's pronounced from the edge of the two upper front teeth, touching the inner side part of the lower lip. Okay. Like that. Okay. So fa. Fa. Good. Again, everybody one voice. Fa. Okay, tell me what the next letter is.
Qaf.
Good. MashaAllah. Student pronounced that correctly. And this is a Lahwiya letter. It's pronounced from the root of the tongue, touching the soft part of the palate, meaning top of the mouth. Qaf. Okay, mashallah. It's a mustali letter, mashallah. Umar's mentioned. It's one of the thick letters, okay? And it's a thick letter. Okay, so moving on to next letter.
Kaf.
Good. MashaAllah, Umar pronounced that correctly. And it's same a lahwiya letter, pronounced from the root of the tongue, touching the hard part of the palate, top of the mouth. Okay, that's kaf. Good. Next letter. The next letter.
Lam.
Good. Abu Bakr answered that correctly. This is a tarfiya letter and is pronounced from the edge of the tongue, touching the gums of all the top front teeth. Okay? Lam. That should be, the edge of the tongue should be touching where your teeth start from, okay? Where they grow from. The gum. Okay? Lam. Good. Next letter, guys. Who can tell me about the next letter?
Mim.
Stretch it longer.
Mim.
Good. Which student can tell me about meme? Where it's pronounced from? What is the rule of meme? Obviously, we know it's a lip letter. But which part of the lips is meme pronounced from?
You pronounce it from the dry lips.
Which dry lips?
Both of the dry lips.
Okay. Dry part of both lips, okay? Yeah. Good. Thank you. Jazakallah khaira. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Okay, next letter. We're running out of time, guys. The next letter, I'll mention them, is Noon. And then the next letter we've got is Ha. The next letter is Wow. Right? Rounding of both lips. Wow. And then the last letter is Ya. Okay? The Ha is pronounced at the bottom part of the throat. Okay? We get mixed up with Ha as well. You know, with Ha. So we've got Kha. And then we've got Ha. Okay? And we've got Ha. Right? We get mixed up with these three letters. Like Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ha. Okay? It's not Ha. A lot of people mention Ha for some reason. Okay? So let's complete this inshallah. And let's see who's done the best handwriting. Okay? Let's reward the best handwriter here. Okay? Who agrees with Isa Siddiq? Put your hands up. I'm going to let you decide. So I've got 2 for Isa Siddiq. 3, 4. Okay, 4 for Isa Siddiq. What about Umar? If you look at his handwriting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Umar. MashaAllah. Show me yours. Ayan. Who votes for Ayan? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What's your name? Yusuf. Who votes for Yusuf? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what about Burhan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same as Umar. G. What about you? Show it to everybody. You want to see your handwriting? So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next. Umar. I've got 1, 2 for Umar. 3, 4, 5 for Umar. G. What about Mehdi? G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Mehdi. And 7. G. Oh, Farhan. Who votes for Farhan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What about yourself? Zakir. Who votes for Zakir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G. Hamza. Show me Hamza your piece of work. G. Who votes for Hamza? 1, 2, 3, I've got 3 for Hamza. Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr, show us your piece of work, Abu Bakr. G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Abu Bakr. Okay. G for Ahmed. Who was for Ahmed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for Ahmed. MashaAllah Azza wa Jal. Sallu ala al-Habib. Sallallahu Muhammad sallallahu